All right. Evening, everyone. We're coming at you from HS Hangout, otherwise known as the Fifth Element's lair. And this is the consort to the Fifth Element and the Fifth Element herself. Anyhow, um, I was going through the day's videos here, and so I was going to curate my day. And I wanted to start with last night, as it were, because it's really cool. So I've got this up here. Um, and this was last night, I think. And we're going to pull that up, and I'm going to mute my mic here and then hopefully unmute it once I get to the end of this here. Yeah. Good, Daisy. Come on. Wow. Good evening. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. How are you? Where's Max? Come on, Will, buddy. Come on. Hi, Tom. Hello. Mika. Max, come on, little buddy. Max, this way. Yeah, that's right. Come on, Granddaddy. Come on, Grandpa. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Good buddy. Oh, it feels so good on my feet. Thank you, God, for this day. Thank you, Mother Gaia, for this day. Oh. Come on, Granddaddy. Come on, Grandma. Come on, Grammy. I am actually speaking the truth. Oh, it's so nice out here. It's perfect temperature. I'll get Mika water at the next station. The temperature is perfect. There's so many different colors of pink and blue in the sky. Okay, Granddaddy wants something that's different. All right, Grandpa, I got you. Max, Grandpa. Good girl. Good Mika. I love that doggy. Good evening.
How are you?
We are well. We love this place.
Yeah, so do we. Like
This
three
is
or four times a week we love this place.
yeah. I try to get here every day.
Yeah. I'm coming up from Largo, so it's a little bit of a traffic.
Worth it, totally. Like the whole reason to have a car in the first place.
Yeah, look, belly rub. Yes, belly rub. Yeah. We've seen you guys here before, definitely.
I oftentimes will post these videos on YouTube,
Oh, okay.
and I posted about 11 or 12 of these dog park walks of about the 50 that I have.
Aw.
And then I have another
50 different parks?
no,
Oh,
just
50 from here. Okay.
50 different walks, peaceful walks or not so peaceful. But the main thing is that I have a channel. It's called Clearwater Cruisin Ministries. And there is a playlist on it called Enterprise Dog Park,
Oh, cool.
which is nothing but serendipitous dog park interactions with a whole bunch of wonderful people and dogs.
Very
And
nice.
nature, because oftentimes they're just peaceful, quiet walks.
Now,
Where
were you here last year?
I've been coming here for 7 years.
So are you familiar with the owl nest that was here?
Yeah, vaguely.
Do you have a general idea where it was? 'Cause I keep
Oh, I just thought there was an owl up there somewhere, but I honestly don't know. That's a good one
I've
to.
been looking like every time I come up here because they gotta start making their nests soon. It's almost mating season.
Normally, I try to respect guests and not like film people, but I oftentimes film myself. But no, I have. So I post these dog park visits that I do,
Cool.
and
Very
then
cool.
I also, in the hopes, mainly that what it does is like if you have to leave your dog at home, then it gives them a dog park experience while you're gone. And not only that,
Hey, great
but
idea.
an authentic one. So if you play the Enterprise Dog Park, and usually I try to keep my voice calm and demure. And
What's the name of the site again?
well, it's on YouTube. It's Clearwater Cruisin Ministries.
Okay.
And we are actually a Christian ministry. Well, although we have to get our 401(c) and all that other stuff done, but we will be a Christian ministry, like legally actually, and mainly just kind of driving our soul van around and talking to homeless people or going to pantries and volunteering at like Florida Dream Center and stuff like that.
Oh, very nice.
But connecting people with like on the edge resources, essentially. But and dogs.
Garbage. What is that? I can't see it.
Anyhow, but yeah, and then we also drive around, and then I have a home show on it, and I'm building something I call the Angel OS, where everybody gets an angel. It's just a really smart shopping cart that can configure itself as a travel agency website for you, or it could be like a personal consulting site, and it can also connect you with voice or whatever, and securely on your own private hardware, so that, okay guys, I guess we're not going all the way around. We really need to do a whole circle, but I'm following Max right now, and he wins. That's my grandfather, by the way.
Oh, really?
I'm not lying. He really is my grandfather.
Oh.
Or he is the soul.
You in place?
No, he is literally actually the soul energy of my grandfather, Harry B. Vassy. And tell me that is not the hairiest little... And Harry B. Vassy, I might add, bars. But when you understand this little guy, and then understand the soul threads that connect him to my grandfather, I'm telling you. And not only that, but my dog Daisy right there, no lie, that is Beth Vassy. I am not lying to you. I'm not. My grandparents literally reincarnated as my dogs. And I'm not lying to you. And I'm not crazy either.
Christians don't believe in reincarnation.
This one does, because I keep a very good journal. And as a result of my very good journal that I keep, I see all of these synchronicities. No, I'm serious. So
Cool.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to mess you up.
No, you're fine.
I found my dog. Have a blessed day. But yes, Christians do believe in reincarnation. This one does. And Mother Gaia, and how important Mother Nature is, and why I walk barefoot in here to ground myself to Mother Gaia in particular. But that's the reason why I walk barefoot, is to connect with Mother Gaia.
The boyfriend walks barefoot in the snow. His feet would be purple, but
Well, this is better and easier because it's just shells. But we get that grounding energy coming back. You have a blessed evening. I didn't mean to scare you with the reincarnation thing. Have a blessed evening. I'm going to say goodnight to Mother Gaia. Here. Oh, thank you, Mother Gaia. And thank you, Father God. Sorry we did not do a complete lap. It did get kind of dark. I kind of scared somebody. I didn't mean to. I do that. It's so beautiful. Oh, thank you, God, for this day. I'm only mean well. Whew. What a beautiful evening in Clearwater, Florida at Enterprise Dog Park. Thank you, God, for this day. Yeah.
A song about Enterprise Dog Park in Clearwater, Florida, where I take Mika, Daisy, and Max to play. The park is vast, and when we walk, we call it our circle of life, or a circle of life. And we do our Hakuna Matata.
Ooh, I got pee.
Matata, good old Matata, Clearwater, Florida, where I take Mika, Daisy, and Max to play. The park is vast, and when we walk, we call it our circle of life, or a circle of life, and we do our Hakuna Matata. A song about Enterprise Dog Park in Clearwater, Florida, where I take Mika, Daisy, and Max to play. The park is faster when we walk. We call it our circle of life, or circle of life, or circle of life, and we do our Hakuna Matata.
Good morning, everyone. We're at the Florida Dream Center, which is the firehouse on 56th Avenue, I think, in Lealman, Florida. And I used to volunteer here for 300 hours, and not here, but at the 49th Street Pantry. So I'm just kind of walking around, and I love this place. And it's been a while since I've been back, but I really need to be back here of all places because of a lot of reasons, and I honestly don't know what I'm going to find out. I do know that I'm here early and late at the same time because they have a whole team inside that's actually getting all these boxes ready, and I don't even get a box or anything. So let's see what we find out. All right, and you can see they're busy at work behind me. Let's go ahead and frame the entire. This used to be a firehouse, and they have had this for a long time. Well, for as long as I've been living in Pinellas County this time. And you can see, very nice operation. Anyway, we'll be back in touch momentarily. All right, so a beautiful morning at the Florida Dream Center, framing in the truck, and now we're off to the next stop, where we're gonna go out to Lealman. Or to the United Methodist Church and see what's going on there. All right, good morning, Gunters. We're at Clearview United Methodist Church down here in Lealman in St. Pete area. And I'm about to go do some traffic control here, I think, help out. I just moved the Soul Van over. I don't know how the Soul Van's going to be employed or deployed. Definitely not going to be deployed today, but we are definitely really psyched about putting on our black hat that says Normanal so that we don't get a sunburn. We do have our normal hat, and I should have worn my Dream Center. Thank you, Angry Everyday Astronaut, not Everyday Astronaut. Angry. I watch Angry and I watch Everyday Astronaut. So, right now, coming up on this big tent here, or this big cover in here. Let's see how this is. A lot of people don't like to be recorded, so I'm going to turn it off respectfully at a distance here and see what's going on. All right, guys. Hi, guys. I'm with Cisco with the Florida Dream Center, and Colette already put me to work guiding traffic, so I'm going to guide traffic down here, but it's really filled up down there, so we're going to have to move them around up here. Cisco.
Yes.
All right. Anyway.
Once a month, so take advantage of that. So also,
All right. Okay, real quick. Who we're about to see, his name is Gary. I forget his last name. But when I first got out of prison, he was the guy that had lights for me for my bike, because I literally had $90 when my brother left me where he left me. And so I was totally broke, and I had to go out and actually earn money in order to survive in where I was. Anyway, long story short, one dude gave me a bicycle, and it was like a yellow mountain bike, which was too small, but fortunately I was only 217 pounds at the time, and so I didn't kill it. And then I only had to ride 8 miles each way to and from work each day. But I didn't have lights for the bike, and I couldn't afford the $14 for the lights at Walmart. As it happened, I was working at the 49th Street Pantry, where I had to do community service, thank God. And that 49th Street Pantry was an operation of Florida Dream Center, Adopt-A-Block, which is a charity which works out of Lealman, and it helps all sorts of people in Lealman area. In particular, they work elsewhere, but okay, hold on one second. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm talking on this real quick. So anyhow, that's Florida Dream Center, and then of course there's Cindy Herbert, who is like fairy godmother to so many people, and she's like Mrs. Santa Claus, if you will, every Saturday morning driving around all over the place, crazy as all get out. Actually, no, she respects all the driving laws and stuff. But like more than anything, she probably is more, well, there were two things that inspired the Soul Van. A portable executive office suite that you can sleep in a pinch, that has really nice amenities, and it was really inexpensive. But also because it's a great ministry vehicle and it allows you to go around and take the dogs and a Med's dogs and a Med's girlfriend or whomever, but we can all be comfortable in the soul van and align our spirits together and listen to some really awesome music. So anyway, back to the show. This is Gary, and I can't remember his last name, but he's been with the ministry with Florida Dream Center, right, for all this time, I guess, and thank God, because the guy is just, he's definitely a guardian angel, and is and was my guardian angel when I needed somebody. He was there for me, and it was in the most perfect way. So let's listen to what he has to say.
Well, we've got a festival coming up, the Lealman Events Committee that puts on the Christmas tree lighting and the 4th of July event. We've got an event in autumn and fall this year. The Harvest Festival, October 25th. And I know that's a long way off, but if you have any questions about the Harvest Festival coming up, we'll be talking more about it. But those two can tell you all about it. And Caroline. If you have any questions, but that's going to be an evening event, and that's going to be a lot of fun. That starts, I think, at 5 o'clock. We'll talk more about that later as well. So I think that's all of the announcements that I have. I did want to share a scripture with you because I'd like to do that. 2 Peter 1:3 says, "By His divine power, God has given us everything we need for living a godly life. We have received all of this by coming to know Him, the one who called us to Himself by means of His marvelously glory and excellence." And I know there's times when I'm going through trials and going through challenges, got things in front of me that I just don't think I have what it takes to get through it, or I don't think I'm made of enough, or I'm sufficient enough. And this is helpful to remember that because God has given us everything we need to get through that. So I hope that can encourage you today. We'll go into prayer. Father, we just thank you for your words, your reminder today that you equip us with everything that we need, Father, to get through. So, and you are our provider, God, and Jehovah. And we just thank you for that. We just ask you to protect our teams as they go out today, Father. We just ask that those that are hungry find one of our locations, one of our staff members fall into this, Father, and just protect as we go. And just thank you for your provision. We love you. We thank you in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Hi, Gary. That's Cindy driving the truck. That is a cool van. You know it's comfortable. This is an awesome Savannah set up for like ultimate living, and wow. This is awesome. It's beautiful and it looks comfortable as all get out too. And you have the overhead, which makes it a huge difference. I miss not having that actually. Yeah, I was about to buy one of these Explorers. They can find it. There's one more spot right up there. I was very close to buying an Explorer for $8,900, and the deal fell through. I'm glad that one was only $45, but I love what you've done. And you have a portable AC in here. Well, come over here. I'm gonna have to help this person find a spot real quick. I'll be right back. I'm scared. And I have half hours of AC on battery.
Bad.
Wow, that looks really cool.
But you see what I got? I got over here.
We're not gonna steal it.
And this is fantastic what I did over here. I can show you in the back.
And I saw my other van, they cut out a hole right here.
That's what
for the AC.
Now look at this. When I ran this air condition,
I'm gonna have to help this person here.
in the winter
What?
time, I just open this, put a piece of plastic over here, and I have a heat and AC.
And what kind of unit is this?
This is just regular air conditioning, $200. But the amazing thing what I did over here, you see, I built the thermostat right over there, next to the blue
Right.
gauge. So when the temperature go down, it go up, the engine do like this. So, hold on a second.
Let me help this guy. Okay, they got a spot. Okay, that's good. I don't want to get in trouble for not
See?
helping.
Now the engine start. When the temperature go like it.
And this is like 0.5 gallons per hour, 0.25 gallons per hour in your engine?
4.3.
No, I just meant, what do you think like your gallons per hour is on an idling engine?
I have a. Well, in 2 hours, gallon and a half.
Okay.
2 hours. You see a lot of storage room. Look at
This is awesome. Thank you so much for sharing this. All right, well, it's about 9:46, and Colette put me on parking duty, so I'm helping out with parking and just making sure that people move to the front here. We got one open space. But anyway, just enjoying the morning and all the interesting people coming through here. It's really nice to be back, or whatever. Just try to take things one day at a time, and but I love this place. Anyway. Oh, this is so cool.
Same boxes. Jolt of panic rocketed through her. She starts looking around for these friends of hers. They've got to be here somewhere. They wouldn't just abandon her. They were so nice. How could this possibly be? And she's looking around, and all she can see is just darkness. I mean, there's some moonlight coming through the clearing over the pond, but when she looked into the tree line, it was just
Can you pause it for a second?
No one. All she can hear is birds and insects, night sounds. And remember,
Gotta roll over.
Buddy. He's like, not in your life.
Just itch him. That's all you gotta do. Wait, I'm gonna chill out for him.
Good Daisy.
He's a good boy. He's not gonna let you do it.
Faye is not somebody who would ever find herself in this position. This is so far out of her comfort zone. Alone at night in this forest, in this austere environment, suddenly it felt very austere, and she's terrified. And at the same time, her mind starts telling her, oh my gosh, this whole thing was a trap. Those 5 people were... me. And so she's thinking like, oh, I'm in danger, I have to get out of here. And she turns and she looks at the trail that brought them up here. And all she sees is just this dark tree line. And there's this cut path through the trees that's basically pitch black. And she's thinking, I have to walk through that alone in the middle of the night. She didn't have a light or anything that would help guide her way out of here. But as she's sitting there panicking, she's thinking, I have to go right now, like it's life or death. And so she stands up and immediately she feels really weak on her feet. Like she's super fatigued still, but it's like adrenaline is coursing through her body. She's got to get out of here.
We love you, Harry Bassey. We love you, Granddaddy.
The tree line where it's super dark, and she's
I love you, Grammy.
trail, but she keeps deviating.
I'm leaning on Grammy right now. It's Daisy.
And she keeps hearing noises all around her that she's convinced
We love you,
are
Grammy.
people coming back to hurt her, or animals, or she doesn't know what. I mean, she is in full panic mode here. But just for hours, or what felt like hours, she just stumbled through these trails, getting completely disoriented. And finally, she comes to the stream, and she just stops. And she's sitting there, and she realizes, the sun is starting to come up. So she kneels down, and she scoops some water into her mouth. And right as the sun comes up across the mountainside, there's enough light.
What are you doing?
Miraculously,
Hey,
she realizes she can actually see
Hey.
the path down the side of the mountain.
yeah.
that she
Oh, I'm
can
sorry,
still bring
Granddaddy.
back to her village. Like she's gonna get out of here unscathed, presumably. So she kind of catches her breath. She gets another sip from the stream, and then with the help of the sunlight, she navigated her way to this trail that she could see. Down the mountain she went. As she was going down this mountain, she looked down towards her village, and she saw clearly there was a big group of people, presumably villagers, out looking for her. They were right down on the trail, sort of like the beginning of the trail. And Faye, she's
I love my
calling out to
buddy.
them. A few of the people
I love you too, Daisy.
maybe from the distance they couldn't really tell who she was or what she was doing, but there was some level of recognition, but she couldn't really tell what the reaction of the crowd was. But she had gotten their attention, and Faye's so excited, and down the hill she goes. Suddenly she feels totally rejuvenated because she's going to be okay, and she gets closer to this big crowd of people, and she sees now it's friends, it's family, it's definitely her people. But the looks on their faces are not the looks that Faye is expecting. I mean, she did understand that, clearly I've been out here at least for several hours. They must have organized a search party. They've been worried about me, but here I am. Like, they got to be relieved now, right? Like, they found me.
I love this little buddy.
People's faces were of shock, or of horror. Not really sure what to make of Faye coming down the mountainside.
It's just hard to, like,
And then
he's
when
such
Faye
like a
got
puppy,
close
and
enough to
anybody
the
else
group
that
that
sees
she
him thinks he's a
absolutely
puppy,
got
but
in,
like,
He's an old
man.
man. Yeah, I
He's an
know.
old man, like, look at him.
Buddy.
He's not gonna get any bigger. He's not gonna, and he has so much personality. Walnut-sized brain.
No, but he's a multi-dimensional. Yeah, but he's a multi-dimensional.
Shed. He is hypoallergenic. Like, look, they are special. They're for people that have
I saw these 5 people, and we kind of made our way into the mountains. I don't know, I shouldn't have done it, but I fell asleep, and here I am. I'm so sorry if I scared you, but I'm okay. But Faye's sister, it's like she was hearing what Faye was saying, but couldn't process it.
We'll go to the store and get some more. I know.
Looked at Faye and just said,
Anyway, is that still in your arm? That has got to hurt you, doesn't it? Yeah, he has one right here too. That's not good. What is that?
Appreciate that Faye
I
apparently
just
has
want to
shown back up
see.
again.
He has a
Because pretty much
poker in his
immediately,
arm.
Faye was rushed to the
I gotta
hospital,
get it out.
where
Yes,
doctors
it's you.
discovered
Can I
she
get that out
lost
for you?
60 pounds. She was horribly malnourished and dehydrated. I mean, they didn't understand how she was still alive. And while Faye is being treated, she began to hear what had happened over the past 17
yeah.
days.
Yeah. I say all right, then he's like, yeah, all right, yeah.
That showed when Faye went into the woods because she had on that bright red coat. They caught her walking into the forest.
It's okay,
There she
she's
goes.
still right there.
Daisy,
She's not
good
going
girl. I'm sorry.
Half-mile stretch, which is
Daisy.
the Dragon King. It's a distinctive 7.5-mile plot.
Daisy, good girl. We love her too, but Max is just so cute, And you know it because he's, Harry Bassey, Beth. Like, literally, actually.
not gone into any of the surrounding villages, so she had to be in the 18 ponds of the Dragon King, that 7.5-mile stretch. But despite launching a huge search party into that 7.5-mile stretch to go look for her, and also firing off fireworks left and right to try to get her attention, not only did nobody find any
feel
trace
better?
of Faye, but
You're
Faye
welcome.
would also say,
We love you, buddy.
never heard or saw any searchers. From her perspective, it literally felt like she had just fallen asleep for a few hours and woken up, and here she was. Not 17 days. But eventually, they would actually go into detail about the specifics of what she remembered about this ordeal. Namely, she would talk about those 5 people, her new friends, who sort of encouraged her to go up into the 18 ponds of the Dragon King. And she remembered their names, what they looked like, she remembered discussions she had with them, and she painted them as wonderful people, but it's like she just woke up and they were gone. And so she thought, maybe they had tricked her, and, maybe they drugged her, and that's why she can't remember this stuff, or she didn't know what, but she couldn't reconcile the fact that they seemed like such nice people.
Such a nice day outside. It's just hotter than Arizona right now. Well, it's only like 94 degrees.
Look at this little booger here. Get that out of the way. It's just a muffin.
They've been dead for a long time. Now, Faye was
And we are going out shortly.
They reviewed the security footage that showed Faye clearly in her bright red distinctive coat walking up the trail into the 18 ponds. There was nobody else with her. Those 5 people, they're not on camera. So the 18 ponds of the Dragon King is not just a beautiful hiking destination. It's also believed to be haunted. Locals
Nutty.
look up at the mountainside that the trail passes through and then upset forest as well. They can sometimes see these eerie blue lights moving around in the trees that nobody can explain. There's a story that, people that have died, their spirits sort of haunt this area looking for living people to switch places with. In fact, when Faye began coming down the mountainside and she looked and saw that huge house that she believed was basically, her search party out to look for her, well, in reality, that wasn't the case. One of the locals had looked up and seen what he thought was another one of those lights, not a blue light, but a red light. It was Faye's.
Oh, he's so cute.
Bouncing around off in the distance, and he thought it was, one of those strange lights, a ghost, let's say.
Okay,
he
so
told
sorry.
people in the village. Everybody was really excited, and they ran out to go see what it was. It sort of was a ghost. It was Faye, who had been gone for 17 days, coming down the mountain, and nobody could believe it. They were so shocked. And so to this day, nobody knows what actually happened to Faye. All we know is we have her on camera disappearing into this trail, into this forest, and the mountainside, and then back up 17 days later. Keep in mind, before this, the longest anybody had survived out there after getting lost was 12 days.
Hi, gang. Well, we're out at Enterprise Dog Park on Saturday afternoon, and it's just so beautiful out here. We got all of the different insect noises, and they're just buzzing and zizzing, and it just reminds me of my childhood and all of the nights hearing all the cicadas outside, and then you get out here and it's just so peaceful, other than me talking right now. But yeah, listen to that.
What the fuck? Wow.
So peaceful.
It's Max.
Hi, little buddy.
Come on, we can do it.
Little polar bear. I'm sorry we're keeping you so long-haired. Hopefully we can correct that soon. Hope that Southpaw Dog Spa and Drew Street and Clearwater will give us a call back. Pretty please. I was Baker acted twice, just so you know. I meant no harm. It was completely out of my control because I was assaulted by my neighbor, David Rosen. Okay, so anyway, I gotta go right now. So anyway, all right, gang. This is Stacy, one half of my ninjas. There's Matt. Hi. This is Matt and Stacy, by the way, hon.
Hi.
Okay, she's gonna take Max back, I guess. He wants to go back.
I got it.
But you can carry him this way too.
Car keys.
Yeah, here you go, babe. Hi, gang. Well, so anyway. All right, gang. This is Stacy, one half of my ninjas. There's Matt. Hi. This is Matt and Stacy, by the way, hon.
Hi.
Okay, she's gonna take Max back, I guess. He wants to go back.
I got it.
But you can carry him this way too.
Car keys.
Yeah, here you go, babe. Here, and you can take this too.
Thanks. That'd be great. I know, Max. We're going. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, babe. I love you. Thank you. Keep that air conditioning primed and cool. Oh, it's Jax, right? What? Your dog's name?
Darce.
Darcy. Darcy.
Darce.
Darce. Just Darce or Darcy?
Darce.
Darce. Okay. So anyway, you're going to be on my 6th installment. Actually, if it's, I mean, not that you really have a choice in it, but anyway, no, so what I've been doing is I created a new YouTube channel called, and I got to get these dogs some water here. We're going too fast. Let's slow down a little bit.
We're on a time crunch.
You are? What are you doing?
We have friends coming over.
Okay. So what I do then is, on my home show, what I do is I go through my Google Photos album, and then I literally just pull these up and play them long form. But it makes for me like a really fun end of my day. So every day I make my little home show just about. And so I've got, I'm building something called, here, let's go. Let's, I was just trying to do the water thing, but I'm a little bit, so anyway. No, I was trying to do the water thing. I'm not trying to hold you up, but it is cool to see you. And any new movies or anything?
No.
Series.
I don't know.
Wednesday on Netflix. I kind of want to see it. And then there's also that one with that wrestler guy. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about? It's on Netflix, though. You don't have Netflix.
Yeah, we do.
He's like the Punisher. He's like, but it's comical and fun. He's like, he's the wrestler dude that's not The Rock.
John Cena?
Yes, John Cena. But it's a pretty cool show, or at least what I've watched of it.
What's that one, Bad Winds? It was on AMC, but now it's on Netflix.
But yeah, generally speaking, so what my goal is like, if I go to the dog park, whatever I do, I'm trying to like document as much of my life as possible and profusely share it. You can't steal what's given freely, right? And I know that sounds crazy, but it's like, you can't stop the inevitable. So, here. The sound here is great. I was really enjoying the piece, but I got really manic when I saw you guys, so I was...
Go through the protest?
Oh, I slowed down for it, and everybody got pissed at me, and
We were
then...
giving thumbs down.
What? I was just trying to read the signs.
We thought it'd be funny to
They
thought it'd be
were
funny to go get some shoe polish.
What were they protesting?
Trump.
They were?
Yeah.
Oh.
Whatever, I don't know
But
what.
they're all
Well,
parked.
no, I think they were all protesting different shit.
No, it was all anti-Trump.
Oh.
Anti-Trump.
But
We thought it'd be funny to go to get some shoe polish because they got their cars all parked there. And
Right.
Like Trump for life on their
Well, I
cars.
saw some interesting things. I read everything. I'm not gonna like exclude ideas. Come on, guys, Daisy, Darce. But I'm not gonna exclude ideas like most of the libtards do, which is really interesting. It's a word that my brother coined, or that I first heard from my brother. That's when I was, in fact, a libtard. And
There's nothing wrong with being liberal. You just have to be.
no, but that was under essentially a different paradigm, a different system entirely.
Yeah, you just have to.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with
But-
being liberal. You just have to be willing to talk to somebody about it. Like,
Well, the main thing is like I'm a total beneficiary of like the government spending, right? So like were it not for my VA disability, I would be totally hosed. So I am so grateful to the VA and to my civilization, which has granted me this lease on life that otherwise I would not have.
But I always thought what his cuts to the systems were a little misinterpreted. Like it was.
I don't know enough to make an informed decision on that. Generally speaking, everything that I know about Trump is that he might be the devil, but he's also, generally speaking, pretty good and better than Biden ever was. And I kind of think of him as my naked soul brother, actually.
Yeah, he's a.
Like, genuinely, I think of him like we're just a divided soul. He got the luckier, plot in life or whatever, you know. But thanks for letting me record this. But I'm going to put this on the show, and you can watch it if you want. Or you can send it to people if you want. Or you don't have to.
So what you been doing? Just hanging out?
I leased my front room out to Ahmed, who you probably know from here. And Ahmed with the 2 German Shepherds, Diesel and Mila, long-haired. He's always here. And his girlfriend is Erica, and she's...
The big dog that carries the stick, is that him?
Nah, that's somebody else. But anyway, Ahmed is currently renting my front room. And then I have somebody renting my back room. And I even have somebody renting my front porch, who I call Samwise Gamgee. And his name is actually Ken. But it's not even climate controlled, but he's totally chill with that because he was homeless for like 2 years before anybody would even give him a front porch to put his address at, right? So
how much do you charge for your front porch?
$400.
Jeez. Man.
Which is fair. And that really goes, I mean, it's not like I live large. I'm just disabled, actually.
I would say it's
but,
you're not extorting them.
No, and actually St. Vincent de Paul is the one that's paying the bill, and I interviewed with them. And I took an independent survey of my neighbors and asked them how much they would charge for a similar space. And each one of them told me that it would be more than that.
I thought you were in a condo.
Yeah, I am. Generally speaking, my landlord is pretty cool. No hard feelings.
So what? You still doing this?
I'm trying to, huh?
Last time I saw you were talking about making a church.
I had a really manic episode like 3 weeks ago because I have this butthead neighbor who I let kind of get the better of me, but it was because he had said something about, he said I was a snitch and I didn't serve. And when he said I didn't serve, I mean, I literally get my income from my VA disability, right? And so I've never met a veteran in my life who would like besmirch another and say, oh, you didn't serve or whatever. I mean, like, I legitimately have tags on my vehicle, but I got
the only distinction I've ever heard between veterans is like you can be a veteran and you can be a combat veteran.
Well, I mean, my ship was involved in an international incident, which almost, I mean, could have killed everybody aboard right before I went aboard.
Like my grandfather always took issue with that because he would get, so he served in the Navy when it wasn't a wartime.
It was always wartime in the submarine service.
Well,
always.
Well, no, I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about my grandfather.
Yeah,
and he would, but
silent
it was
war.
kind of the reverse of what your neighbor was talking about, because he felt like when people would give, he felt like he didn't deserve like his friends that got the same Vietnam and Korea treatment. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like he would say, no, Memorial Day is not for me. I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to that thing.
Hey, come on, man. This is for posterity.
I don't even know what that means.
Posterity?
Yeah.
It means that we're saying hello to the universe. This makes it up to.
Well, that's not the universe. This is the universe.
But this is an amplification medium. And what this does is this sends out like this massive, well, for me, this vibrational joy energy out to the universe, where I'm like silently going, Hakuna Matata, What a wonderful phrase. It means no worries for the rest of your days. So that's what I'm actually doing. Is I'm actually saying, thank you, Mother Gaia, for this beautiful cathedral you've gifted us.
Yeah.
Thank you, Father God, for this perfect day.
Speaking of perfect days, guess what we're doing next week?
What are you doing next week?
A week, almost a week.
Okay.
We're going up to Glacier National Park. And
I'm so jealous.
we're doing Glacier, Yellowstone, and doing Tetons.
I think I'm going to go to my brother's next week and go to Seneca Rocks or something like that. I hope on Monday, right after my job interview. And then we're going to, I haven't worked in a while. I'm really serious about building the Angel OS, where everyone gets an angel. Even you get an angel, you get an angel. Everybody gets an angel. But what it does is it's like, did you ever watch Transformers, the movie? Okay, now imagine Optimus Prime, right? He goes, and he turns in, but they can actually turn into more than just like their main vehicle, you know?
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly what I've built, is a multi-channel everything clone.
Yeah, we're going to try.
Which copies itself.
We're going to try and go right there.
Okay, let me see it on the. Hold it up to the camera. Thank you.
We'll
Right
report
there.
back to you. I don't know if we'll make it.
It's so awesome,
okay.
but what you have to do is you have to go get like a Hohem iJoy like gimbal mount, right?
I don't care about that. I want
Dude.
to do it. I want to enjoy the moment.
But I want you to share that moment with me and do it with a
Well, if we
GoPro.
make it to the top,
Like
I'll
this
take a
right
video.
here. No, I'm serious. Like
I'm worried
record
about
us.
not dying.
But record, because you guys are so awesome. I would really watch your channel if you had one like the one that I have. Honestly. And I would even plug your channel if you have the
My
one.
life is not that interesting.
Yes, it is to me. You're like some of the most interesting people I know. I mean, Matt is like a senior top level Audi e-tron tech and everything else. I can't even get a job at his dealership, but this man like is the top dude in his dealership, actually. And I know it for a fact, right there.
No, I'm going to do a different medium. We're flying into Denver.
Right.
Where
Daisy.
where the magical mushrooms are legal. So
They're legal here. It depends on the kind. And since I've never had an experience at all, no matter what experience I have, it's going to be great.
that wouldn't mess up.
But not as great as the strawberry shortcake that I got at Curaleaf right before I came here. What? Sorry. She's pretty. Anyway.
Hi, little boy.
So yeah, this is totally going up. But thanks for letting me interview a little bit.
No problem.
What a beautiful day. And then I missed out.
You should go down there
What?
and interview some of them Trump.
No. Good afternoon. Thanks for petting the Regal one. That's my daughter, actually. That's my daughter.
Go, hey, what are you guys mad about?
Here. So this is like a single take. But I can't flip it around. I've got this pro mode on this S23 going.
What are you driving now?
Well, today it's the Cadillac CTS. 3-liter performance, all-wheel drive. It is a 4-door Corvette
You still have the
powered by a Swiss watch power plant.
You got the truck still?
I got the Soul van.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right. It's actually, I call it the USS Enterprise. Yeah, I'm serious. It's the namesake of the Enterprise fleet. I'm telling you, I am writing Ready Player Everyone, where everybody gets an angel, sponsored by the Angel OS. And I'm telling you, it's a real thing. And once the Angel OS emerges, it's going to transform the economy in really awesome ways, because I don't know how it's going to do it, but it's an emergent ecosystem of a Swiss Army knife awesome top of class. It's called a content management system, which is called Payload CMS, built on top of Next.js, which is like the best development framework for enterprises. So this is all like top level enterprise architecture that can run on your own box in your own office. So with your own models. And so literally actually it's HIPAA compliant and and it can create any kind of website that you need. If you need a GoFundMe, it creates that. If you want an OnlyFans, it can be an OnlyFans. If you're a therapist, it can create a personal therapy. If it could create a suicide hotline, it can do literally actually anything. And it's not a lot. And then I'm like days away from a what do you call it?
Like a release demo?
Minimum viable product. And so, but I have all of these things working independently, and I've built roughly 33 separate Next.js sites, actually. And I have over 6,000 hours of coding and all of this stuff. So, I mean, I'm deadly serious about building the Angel OS, where everyone gets an angel. And anyway, Matt and Stacy.
Good to see you, Ken.
Thank you so much for the interview.
Of course.
And yeah, I am manic and a little bit everything else. Have a great one. Woo! Man, that truck is sexy. Look at that thing. Ah! Hello. Come on, Daisy. You can drive if you want, love.
I prefer not.
Okay. I just wanted to chill for a moment.
Okay, I'm chilling.
It's kind of warm out here. Jump, Daisy, jump. Good girl. Thank you, Daisy. Ooh.
Did she fall or something? Why is he laughing at me? He rolled his eyes and laughed.
Huh?
Did Daisy fall or something? He just, literally, I saw a human characteristic. He like, rolled his eyes and kind of laughed. Did she just fall?
No, she did great. She actually made it on her own power. That's such a sexy truck. Ah.
Stop.
No, I can't.
Maybe I should drive.
No, I'm fine, babe. I'm just a little manic. No, I'm not manic at all. I'm completely fine. I'm just having fun. I just want to get that drive away. It's so sexy. No, okay, I will get in. All right.
A song about enterprise. A song about enterprise dog park in Clearwater, Florida, where I take Mika, Daisy, and Max to play. The park is vast, and when we walk, we call it our circle of life, or a circle of life, and we do our cool. Matata, Bula Matata, Clearwater, Florida, where I take Mika, Daisy, and Max to play. The park is vast, and when we walk, we call it our circle of life, or a circle of life. And we do our Hakuna Matata, a song about Enterprise Dog Park in Clearwater, Florida, where I take Mika, Daisy, and Max to play. The park is fast, and when we walk, we call it our circle of life, or circle of life, or circle of life. And we do our Hakuna Matata. Matata, Bula Matata, Clearwater, Florida, where I take Mika, Daisy, and Max to play. The park is vast, and when we walk, we call it our circle of life, or a circle of life. And we do our Hakuna Matata, a song about Enterprise Dog Park in Clearwater, Florida, where I take Mika, Daisy, and Max to play. The park is fast, and when we walk, we call it our circle of life, or circle of life, or circle of life. And we do our Hakuna Matata, a song about Enterprise Dog Park in Clearwater, Florida, where I take Mika, Daisy, to play. The park is fast, and when we walk, we call it our circle of life, our circle of life. A song about Enterprise Dog Park in Clearwater, Florida, where I take Mika, Daisy, and Max to play. The park is fast, and when we walk, we call it our circle of life, or circle of life. A song
All right, we were just watching Nexa Reacts. Anyhow, I was just watching this whole production here. We're at an hour and 8 minutes. That's what I recorded today. Anyhow, I appreciate anybody who watched that with me. And it's a beautiful sunset out, and I'm looking the wrong way for it, but it's still a beautiful sunset. Anyhow, thank you so much. And just a little bit more. It's right. It's now 11 p.m. 8/16/2025, and we had an hour, 8 minutes, 49 seconds. Thanks so much. Check out our original music playlist. There's a lot of stuff. Anyway, we're just making real authentic stuff. Real and authentic. Have a blessed evening.